Hello Pisces, kia ora koutou katoa, welcome to my YouTube channel and or my Facebook page if you've come across this video on Facebook. So I've already shuffled the cards, but you might be noticing, of course, I'm shuffling them again, just to have, I don't know, feel like I want to shuffle as I'm talking. So anyway, welcome Pisces. This is for the month of May 2021. And also this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus as well. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I invite you to do that now or at the end of the video. And also please leave me some feedback of any sort, a thumbs up, a comment either on my YouTube channel and or my Facebook page, either one. I do encourage linking to both, as obviously there is both social media platforms do slightly different things, and there will be some workshops and some events that are coming up in the near future and in the future, distant future, that I'm planning to do around in the Waikato area as well as around the country in the near future anyway. So that way you'll be able to keep in touch with me. The other thing is I'm looking at doing, increasing my, my visual impact, you could say, with my readings and things like that, and what I'm doing with the cards, as well as on a healing nature, on both platforms as well. So I think it's like my presence on my social pages anyway. Lately I haven't been doing that, so, and it's like things are changing now and transforming, and so I've got some things in place, and I kind of feel like a bit like you too, Pisces, that things are changing for you. So it's not I'm just talking about me. I feel like there's a commonality there, so I feel like I'm talking for Pisces actually. So quite often what happens is, because my strongest senses as an empath or clairsentient, more so the clairsentient when I'm doing readings, of course, but I pick up, I sense things about, and I can quite often take on what the energy, or speak as though I am the sign that I am reading for. Okay, so when I talk about that, for me it's like quite often I am doing that. So this is for you, Pisces, of course. So going back into that, so there are definitely some changes, and I do feel I want to take that one. Oh, that's interesting. Going forward into this month of May. Okay, and we'll take that one there, empowerment. So first one that we have is number 6, in clear perspective. So that one is in reverse. So there must be something that's going on where you're maybe not really seeing something yet at the moment. Some of you, it may be more of a resistance. I want to take that one. It doesn't want to go in. Maybe more of a resistance for some of you, but I feel like for a good portion of you, it's more the fact that you're not just, it's just something hasn't quite clicked into place, or you're processing some things at the moment, and or have been in the recent past, and or even like right now, and it's just like there's another clue to come before something opens right up for you. So which is beautiful, and which is just the way it happens, if we hit it all bang, 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 what's the point of it, when you think about it? And I just wanted to do a couple more shuffles and take these ones as well, because, okay, we'll go that way. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4 that's come out as well. Okay. Now, yous are the only ones so far that have had these cards, 2 rows of them coming out. So what I'm hearing here is like there is, there are a lot of changes, and it's like going with the flow of things. So where some of you may be like relieving yourself or looking at exiting from a job, or a career, a career or business or something like that. But I'm hearing there's some change, and it's like you're on the way. That when you started the journey, like you were like dead set that you were going to like quit your job, but through some processing, and then it's like, okay, there's not a sense of urgency there as much as what it was before, because you've been doing some self-reflection, and some self-reflection, and it's helped you to get a little bit more of a perspective about things. Okay, so I don't feel, and this could be for some of you, is not so much a job or a career or a business, but it could be a relationship with you. It could be something to do with a family situation as well. So thinking outside of the box and how this relates to you. Okay, but there's a certain amount of emotional attachment to it, or emotional strings that are connecting to it. So which in which there was in the beginning, but there still are, but it's shifted. Okay, so I do feel like there's something about a clear perspective, around things. It's not quite there yet, but you're getting it. And for some things, for a lot of things you have, but there's something, whatever it is that you're working on, like in this now, because this is a current energy, is something that's not quite there yet. I'm going to turn that around, because it's like it has something to do with the humanitarian side, or the humility side within you as well, with this clear perspective as to what is going on, because this is what it works with. It's like looking within. And it can pull out some things, things within us that, to do with humility. And I'm hearing humanitarian side of things as well, and how we see that. And also, then we're going into the body side of things, because that's the mind. Then we have the body. There's an illumination or something in the way that, there's a 4 and a 3. So there's about grounding, coming back down to earth, but also finding this balance, or watching what's happening down on earth, because the eagle here, this is a golden eagle, this card here. So there's something, overseeing or seeing things from afar, or, how they can see, and they can pinpoint it. So there's something that, with this clear perspective is coming, okay? And it's like illuminating it, because this is what they do. They everything that's just gone, done, got it. And that's, they're just only coming up with those words at the moment, Pisces. So bear with me. So then we have empowerment, because this is what it leads to on a spiritual level. There's number 23 here. Is an empowerment. It's that self-empowerment. This is what it's all about. So we can make clear decisions without any emotional attachment to them in the sense that it's not the unhealthy emotions that stop us or pull us from doing things, pull us away from things, or stop us from doing things, or doing things that are on an irrational, in an emotionally irrational space. Okay, so but that's where this illumination and this clear perspective comes from. But then in the end, there's following through. There is the overall energy here is, I should say the overall energy before. I think I said the current energy, but I meant the overall energy. Just go back with this abundance on the last card here, that on the soul level, that there is abundance there. So, and I'm feeling and with this abundance card is number 29. So it's good, probably around relationships generally, typically. But there is something, in order for that full abundance to come in and be long lasting or everlasting, there's something that's coming to an end where you can see things quite clearly for what they are, why they are, when they are, how they are, and not let that affect you. So when something does pop up again, your relationship with yourself is and is at a greater level, or a greater vibration, where if something does come up again, it's you're not going to go reeling right back to the beginning with specific things, or certain things anyway, with what is coming up with it, which is with what is around you right now. So 9 for me is something is nearing an end. So that to me tells me there's something that you're actually sorting out on a soul level here. Okay, then we have the 3 freedom card here with this monarch butterfly, number 38, balance. So 8 for me, 3 is about balance, 8 is about a now card. So there's some sort of balancing, so you could take action now, because the butterfly is that transformation, and that you've come out of that chrysalis stage now, opening up, ready to go and fly and spread your wings. Freedom to do whatever it is that you feel like you can do, or want to do, and need to do, because you can do it, is there, it's coming. Okay, then it's a matter of trusting with this deer. Look at this beautiful deer, number 10. So there's something that's definitely when I talk about saying like unfolding or coming to transitioning here, a time coming up soon, probably through May, where, oh, okay, there is unfolding. So it's not quite unfolding yet because it's in reverse, but I'm going to turn it around. So 8, this is number 8 in this deck, and it talks to 8 for me is, you know, a movement card, a now card, something getting going, but let's see, like it's got 38 there, but now it's like you've got 4 wings, you know, with this dragonfly, and you can dart around here, there, everywhere you want to go to do. And then I'm loving how there's like all these rainbows here. Okay, beautiful. And then we have the attraction, so which is in reverse on a soul level here. So attraction, number 18, lots of 8s in here. A new beginning here with you is a new movement or moving now. So it's like, I feel like you've got the information that you need, or you'll get the information that you need during May, and it's like you can make this movement. So attraction, see these beetles, they leave a trail to attract. I can actually see something different. As I'm looking at this card, I can see like like with these beetles here, I can see a figure of an ET being there actually. It's the first time I've ever seen that. I've just noticed it now. And this card has come up before. So there's that, you know, there's that aligning up or leaving something. In this case, it looks like pheromones or something for attraction. So there could be a new love in your life, or you may be looking for a new love in your life, and even with your current partner or something like that. But it's leaving, you know, a trail for them to be attracted to you, or you attracted to them, or whatever it is. But I guess, like, you know, that's one way of looking at it, but I'm hearing like just being grounded in that. But there's something with that moment. There is a new learning, a new beginning, in the sense that now you can take action and move, or a new understanding. Okay, awesome, that's beautiful. So I'm just going to move those there up a bit there, so I can do these cards here. So this one here, we have the Justice card. So something is coming, you know, to bringing into balance there with the Justice card on the here. Then we also have the Four of Swords. I'll just go across here, see what's coming up. So there's something there where you may have been, you know, not accepting help, but you know what, accept it. So, and you know, somebody may be reaching out to you, but you're not allowing them. That is kind of like not just the swords. I'm feeling like that is like a rest actually. This is about resting in peace. And I feel like some of you is maybe laying something to rest, okay? This is what it's about actually, is laying something to rest. So, and this is where this justice in your mind is being served, or some balance, because you're able to lay something to rest and leave it there. Now, I'm seeing like the Five of Pentacles being, or the Four of Pentacles, or yeah, 4 and the 5, but 5 more so in the sense that, you know, that there is like holding on to something too tightly with the 4. Then we have the King of Cups here. So on the spiritual level here, with you Pisces, I feel that is you, obviously, whether you're a male or a female energy. So it's like getting in touch with your intuition on a higher level, so being the male. So I feel like there is something about being more knowing, and I want to say use the word control, but this is in a favorable way, as in a positive way. So it's like you're more in control in the sense that you're more consciously aware of your emotions, yourself, that relationship with yourself, because that's what the Cups is all about, is building on relationships, isn't it? And especially with ourselves. And if we're not, you know, got a good relationship with ourselves, we're not going to have as good a relationships with other people in our lives, or that come through to us, because we're not going to have a deeper level of understanding. You know, this is what this whole learning about ourselves is all about too, with that compassion. So I do feel like for you there is a lot more compassion that's coming through, and as you are working with these emotional things that are coming, and you're laying things to rest, and you're seeing in your mind, yes, like justice is served, and I don't mean like that, and not necessarily a law thing, or what goes around comes around, that sort of, there's a little bit of everything in there, but it's like you see a sense of justice in that there is balance, okay? Something is balancing itself out. There's the yin and the yang, and it's like, I feel like in your mind you see that from where you've come from to where you are now, in your growth, and how you have been able to, in that growth, allow yourself to release people, things, whatever, thoughts, a lot more than what you used to, to release that things that don't serve you any purpose for your highest good, and or for the greater one and all. So this King of Cups here is, or the King of Chalices is, is hovering above it, the water here. So he's above all that sort of stuff. Very much in control, very much in his intuition, and connected with that side of him. But also knowing that actually there is a sense of protection, a sense of clearing and cleansing that, I do feel I'm hearing like clearing and cleansing yourself to get yourself to that point. So he's aware of all that stuff and what it takes to be like that, or to be in that space. The Hermit here on the soul level here, so there may be something else. I wouldn't be surprised that something comes to you where you, with this here, I'm saying that is still unfolding, because that card is here, and that's okay, because like there's that saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it's like just not rushing things. It's like letting things literally unfold, so you not trying to fast track things, otherwise you're going to miss things, and it's like blah 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 blah, and it's like go twiddle on back there again and like redo that and then move forward. Okay, and I feel like you're over that now. So anyway, the Hermit comes here, so you may need to go and be going in a little bit deeper there, Pisces. Okay, I'm just going to move these up a little bit because I'm going to run out of room. Oopsie daisy. So there may be things like you moving up and shifting things around. I'll keep going back to that. So, and it may be that you're moving up or stepping up for yourself, okay, in your leadership role, within your family, within your own personal, your personal self, stepping up to yourself, stepping up to your family, stepping up to your workplace, stepping up to, your work colleagues, maybe friends, and, whatever it is, it's like you're stepping up to the plate and honoring yourself is where they're going with that. And you're leading the way for others to become, better at controlling or better at dealing with things with themselves, rather than creating drama. So it's like you now are not in the drama in the way that maybe with, some things that you were before. And I feel like there's something that you may have, looking at that you may be like, oh my God, I can't believe I got caught up in that shit, Here we go, the Six of Swords. So something is moving away, like in your mind, there is a move away from strife, or a move away from, something is getting better, is progressing. So that is good. And I do feel like there is someone in that may be helping you. Then the King of Wands comes through here on a physical level. So creating magic, making movement, taking the steps to create what it is that you're passionate about within yourself, but also around you. And this is I'm hearing like, and I'm seeing legacy, leaving a legacy behind for some of you, or leading the way, and making things better, making things right, not just for yourself, or not just for others, but for the greater good of one and all. And it's like, you now have a more understanding, deeper understanding, having gone into this Hermit space, it being more in control of or more in a space of calm, because that's what he brings, this centered calmness, which is what this beautiful crystal here, Celestite, brings too. So Celestite is, good for the throat chakra, communication. It's great for even if you already communicate, to help you to like you may be stepping out onto a different platform, in a new job, where it may be that you're speaking to people in a group or presenting something. So this will help you to stay in that calm centered space. So this is a really beautiful piece. I'm hoping to find me a bigger piece. It's just lovely, and it's great for Gemini. So you may have a bit of Gemini in you as well, because Celestite brings harmony and balance, and it will help assist you in finding and maintaining it in a peace, basically. Great for using in healing, any sort of energy healing, and bringing in that peace and harmony, basically. Anyway, we'll see what's coming up here. They're moving it quite quickly, so things may be moving quite quickly for you. The world comes up here, so there's something like in your world, in your inner world, your spiritual world. Is like there's something moving, there's some progress in there, which is beautiful, because something is unfolding within you spiritually. Okay, I want to like spread that out again. So they're wanting to come out and be in full view again. So while there is something in a way folding up, or stepping up, it's stepping out now. Pulling everything out, pulling all your guns out, pulling all your cards out, pulling all your tools out, pulling, everything out in a positive way, of course. But this is about you, creating the world that you're wanting to create, wanting to live in, wanting to be in, wanting to be a part of, that sort of thing. And that's like there is, what the workplace could be, the workplace in your family. This is about you creating it, basically, and walking your walk and talking your talk. Because there's something moving away, because you get it here. Something comes to like, oh, yeah, I got that. And so therefore, in your mind, whatever it is away is easing up. And because it's like now you've been honest and truthful with yourself, because this is what this, now that you've found out the truth, or you've figured out what the truth is for you, it's like, oh yeah, I can let that go, and I can move away from that, or I can like just allow that to move away from me, whatever, or I can say, yep, release that even more, and release that even more. But it's with love, with peace, with harmony, with joy, with excitement and adventure as well. Now we have the last card coming out here for this round. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Okay, the Five of Swords. So here is this one here, the Five of Swords. So there may be something that's going on with you. There is a little bit of, you may be like stuck in the sand, got your head in the sand about something, because I like this one, and the truth, you're not seeing the truth at the moment, which is what this clear perspective is like, which is interesting. We started with clear perspective in reverse, so you're not seeing it, maybe, currently, or the overall thing is like, but something, I've turned it around, like at the moment, and or like there's a sense of, once you do see that, there will be a sense of freedom that's coming through there. But this five of Swords, which we're ending in, it's like, yep, I feel like it's related. It goes right back there, that something is opening up. Whatever that is coming out. And once you deal with that, whatever that truth is for you, and communicate it and to yourself and or others, whatever it is. But I feel like there's that sense of acknowledgement, really, to yourself even. That's the main thing. And then once you get that, you'll be like boom, and everything's going to like illuminate, and you'll be more in your power, and there's abundance that comes from that, whatever abundance is. It's just things are enlightened or enlightening for you, or lightening up for you. Those sorts of words are coming through. And I'll just see what is coming up through for you. The Judgment card here. Setting yourself free, setting something free here in your mind. That's definitely, this, and I've coming back to all this here, this justice. It's really all got to do with ourselves, and often we're dealing with, when we find out, when we realize things, that actually it's something, a part of it's of us to blame. Not that I'm talking about let's blame everybody, but at the end of the day, we start to look at that and things like that, and our part in it, and take responsibility for it. So whether you call that blame or not, I don't know, but it's like sometimes it is what it is, and we can say yes, it's our fault, and take ownership of that. Okay, there may be some extenuating circumstances around it, but at the end of the day, we made an action, or you took an action. Anyway, and it led to this sort of a specific, or a range of outcomes of whatever it is. But this in the mind is what they're talking about really is, this is going back to like setting yourself free, processing with all that stuff, this thing here. So things will turn around, okay, come into balance, and then stuff will, whatever it is, will start to move away from it. There's a sense of, there's some sort of progression, and that's there. It's in the sense that things are moving forward or moving on. Look at that, there's a beautiful rainbow. There's very cleansing in the background with that waterfall in there, and the rainbow's coming up. So saying like, yeah, okay, I've done, I've sorted it. So moving on to greener pastures, whatever it is, it's something is you're moving away from things or something that is caused you a bit of strife, but now you've found the truth, and that's what it is. You've discovered it. Okay, so then we have the, looking out into the horizons, the next step, and taking the next step into implementing the ideas that you've got that have come up, and how you're going to do it. So there's a planning, the beginnings of a planning session now. And then we have here the 9 of Pentacles. So on a spiritual level, things are coming to fruition in abundance there, not just with financially, but also, in all areas, like this, mind, body, spirit, and the soul level. Things are starting to get it, and all this energy, because it's like, the Pentacles isn't just about, money, career, finance. So there's an exchange of energy with that. Could be something to do with your health-wise, energy level-wise, but also with family as well. So could be the whole kit and caboodle, because generally one will affect the other in some way or form. But this is like, there's a sense of contentment there with your Pisces coming in on your spiritual level. Like you've got to a space where my Falcon has helped me like to see what it is that I need to see, and bring back to me, what I need to see, and work on with myself. Okay, then we have the Page of Wands, which is interesting, a new beginning, taking a new step forward, or a step in a new direction, which is adding on to this 2 of Wands here. The next phase of that, there are mountains there that or pyramids there. I'm calling the mountains. They kind of look like pyramids because of their shape, but there are mountains there that for you to climb, or to you to walk or ride up, but for you to plant new seeds and new growth. Okay, in the future there. Got your stuff ready to go. Voila, what more can you ask for? And all that knowledge and wisdom that's coming through here, and that passion and that energy with the wands there, Pisces. So, but also you have you here, whether you're a male or a female energy, with the King of Cups here. You are more centered, or calm. Mostly is the biggest word I want to bring out here and talk, bring forth here, talk about, is that centered in calm space with your emotionally, but more in that intuitive space now, and everything's a little bit more balanced with the emotional side of things. But also I'm hearing there's my cup is full, and I'm just and even though I'm not he's like hovering on the water, he's sitting on water, and not just hovering, but sitting on water. He's not sinking in his emotions, because he's risen above whatever it is. Okay, so like I say, whether you're a female energy or a male energy, that could be you. Okay, for me, it's not gender specific. So if you're a female, and this means something to you, it could be balancing your emotions. Okay, with that, the masculine and the feminine side of things. That's maybe all it is. Okay, but it's beautiful anyway. So, okay, I just feel like I want to finish off with a couple more cards from this one here. For some reason, see what comes up. Okay, the first chakra, root chakra, grounding, which is what kind of come up before, and I really wanted to, which is 35, balancing your energy, but grounding yourself. Archangel Michael here with grounding, okay, and being centered in your energy. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave that there now. So remember to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment on either social media platform. Yeah, subscribing to my channel would be awesome. Anyway, there was something else I wanted to say, but anyway, I've forgotten it. So we'll catch up. Hopefully I'll remember next time, or you may see me on my Facebook page. Anyway, God bless you. Lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, and adventure. Also, and with prosperity and abundance. Okay, bye for now. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, and with a mid-month session for you. Okay, bye for now. Lots of love.